4 reasons why America sucks and it's one of the worst places to live. What the media never tells you. If you think about it, America is actually one of the worst places to live right now. I'll give several good reasons why below. It's not just about the high cost of living. The people and the culture suck too. It has the worst dating scene in the world, the most bad attitude women, and it lacks any human connection. So it is very alienating and isolating and lonely and depressing, especially in the suburbs and cities. So I don't get why everyone in the media and alt media assume that America is the center of the world and that everyone wants to come to America, but no one wants to leave America. If you think about it, there's no logical reason to live in America unless you are all about career and a workaholic who lives to work and make money only. Consider the following reasons why it sucks to live in America. Here are the key reasons why living in America sucks. This will show you the overall picture. No one in the media or independent media will dare try to say this because they assume America is the center of the world that everyone wants to come to but never leave. The cost of living is outrageous, especially for rent prices and healthcare costs and many other things. The prices now seem like a joke and not even real. It's almost a reality breakdown, like it can't be serious. 2, the dating scene is the worst in the world. The women are unapproachable, unfriendly, man-hating, and have a bad attitude. They are low quality too and give off bad vibes and toxic energy. There is no feeling of quality in them. They are programmed to view men as fools, creeps, and predators, and so have a bad attitude toward them. They are super picky too and think most men are not their type, so if you are not destined to find your soulmate in America, then it's a no-win situation with no way of winning. You would have a better chance of beating Gary Kasparov in chess. No joke, I definitely would for sure. 3, the social environment lacks any human connection. It is very isolating and lonely and alienating and disconnecting. Trying to make friends feels totally unnatural and against the grain. Everyone wants to be left alone and wants you to mind your own business. There's an ice wall between strangers, hence the term breaking the ice. The people are paranoid, so there is always this paranoid vibe in America that makes you fearful and degrades your mental health and totally destroys social connection and community. Everyone is encouraged to be a selfish, narcissistic bastard. It's the new normal, but it's sick. You are expected to conform and not question this. 4, there is less freedom in America than other countries if you think about it, both in terms of feelings and practical things, as I've explained many times. Keep in mind that America doesn't actually give you freedom. It only tells you that you have freedom. So freedom is just a word in America, not a reality. In other countries, you are simply given freedom, not told you have freedom. Because other countries don't BS you or try to control your mind like America does. Big key difference. When it comes to mind control, America is at the top and incomparable. Other countries just let you be and don't try to control you. For example, in Asia, the government doesn't control people and isn't a dictatorship like American media imagines. It doesn't have to be Because the culture in Asia controls people, and people are conformist and subservient to their culture. So if guns aren't part of the culture, then no one makes an issue out of it. The government just does administrative tasks only. It doesn't need to control people. Other countries aren't a dictatorship like US media portrays. It's total fiction. Anyone who travels the world can see this. I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it. In America, everything feels controlled and regulated and uptight. There's no feeling of freedom at all. People are only told there is freedom, but they are not given any actual freedom. So all other countries cannot have more freedom than America. They either have the same or less freedom. It's a false assumption, but every truther assumes it. Everyone seems blind to the obvious for some reason. So you see, if you think about it, America is actually one of the worst places to live. I don't get why it's assumed that everyone wants to live in America and no one else, and nowhere else. Everyone in the media also assumes that the solution is to stay in America and fix everything. Even alternative media assumes this. The problem is that you cannot fix a broken society or culture or eliminate corruption. They are big aggregate forces that are out of your control. Even if by some miracle you were to fix the problems in America and change things, the dark, corrupt forces that brought it down will simply change it back again. So even in the best scenario, you would still lose. Hence, it's illogical to try to stay in America and fix everything. But everyone in the media and alternative media assumes that's the solution. No one recommends simply leaving America for a better and freer and saner and happier life. It's taboo to recommend that for some reason, even though it's the most logical choice. Just like if the Titanic is sinking, the logical choice is to get off the sinking ship, not try to save it. This is basic logic, but everyone is blind to it for some reason. Very weird and inexplicable.